Chris here with another episode of What's on My Van. Hello and welcome back to another episode of What's on My Van. I'm Chris. I've got a pretty popular, I guess, company that makes aftermarket parts for Volkswagen vans. I sell some Porsche stuff too, just because that's what I'm into. Got a 98 Boxster as well as this 1985 Wolfsburg edition Westy Weekender. But anyway, today's episode has to do with these bad boys. They're a set of genuine Mercedes-Benz wheels that I found on Craigslist years ago, probably 8 years ago, something like that. Maybe more, maybe less, don't recall. And see, that's the problem with a lot of this stuff, is I didn't write it down when I got the stuff, so I'm just guessing. But they've been absolutely great. I got the spacer kit and the new lugs and the drill bit to drill these out for the bigger lugs from Chris at T3 Technique. The parts he supplied have been awesome. I've got absolutely no complaints. And I actually last year bought a set of lugs for my Boxster because I have a set of spacers that I sometimes run on that, so I got extended lugs for that as well, and they've been absolutely great. So thanks Chris for that. And I know these are popular wheels. I really like how bright and silver they are. These have been in really good shape. When I bought them, I didn't paint them or anything. I just try and keep them clean, which I think is important to the surface finish of the wheels. I don't know. I got my eye out for new wheels just because I want to switch it up a bit. These are 15s, and like I said, they're the factory Mercedes wheels. I remember when I found them on Craigslist, I went to go take a look at them, and the guy was adamant he wanted $225 for all four. And so I'm like, well, would you take 200? I said, no, the ad says 225. So finally I didn't feel like arguing with the guy, just acquiesced. I mean, it's 25 bucks, whatever. But I'm always trying to get a deal. So they've been great. And the other big upgrade, I guess I'll talk about at the same time, was the Yokohama Geolander tires, which also have been phenomenal. I've got some wooded property that's about an hour south of me here, and it rains quite a bit there. When it rains there, it really rains. So I got a little tired of my girlfriend pulling me out. Was my girlfriend at the time, my wife now. She had a CR-V and all-wheel drive, so she would pull me out whenever I got stuck because I had just the 14-inch steel wheels with Vanco 2 tires on them, which were great on the highway, I guess, but not so good in wet grass or mud or anything like that. So upon the recommendation of a good friend of mine, I got the Geolanders, and they have been absolutely great. The good traction, pretty quiet on the highway as far as I can tell. And I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek because vanagons are pretty loud, so I really don't know if they're noisy or not, but I think they're pretty good. And they're supposed to be good in snow as well. Well, not as good as snow tires, of course, but they are mud and snow rated. So haven't had a chance to try that out because I don't drive my Westie in the snow. I've only done it twice. Once was to go down to that property, and the snow quickly melted that morning. And the second time was just last year when my daughter was selling Girl Scout cookies. So we brought the Westie to the corner where she was selling, and it gets a lot of more interest that way. I mean, it's Girl Scout cookies and a unique vehicle. So that's the 1-2 punch. People come and buy a lot of cookies, which was great. But wow, I went off on a tangent on this episode, didn't I? Anyway, I don't know what else to say about the wheels and tires and the adapters and hubs or spacers and lugs, rather. But anyway, please, as a few of you have been doing, and I really appreciate it, you've been pressing the like button and the Take two. You've been pressing the like button and the subscribe button, which helps me out quite a bit. And if you could spread the word to other people and tell them about my channel and the kind of stuff I'm doing, it'd be kind of cool. If you've been watching these videos and you see me at a get together or a meet or a camp out, pop by and say hi. I definitely love talking to everybody, my customers and friends and whatnot. If you've got one of these quirky vehicles, you are definitely in my tribe. So anyhow, have a good night and take care.
Pop